right, Mandy, it is time for another Podkinz, and this time around it's going to be back to our original format for this episode, Podkinz 157. It's the longer format.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of people comment that some people like the minis, some people want the longer one. So I guess what we're going to do is like mix it up, right?
Yeah, for sure. Because today I thought we'd do a longer format because we are releasing some new prizes very soon. And so I built a couple of rooms using some of the new prizes to show them off. And I think that's the best way to do it, just to show how they look in game.
Yeah, we've got a lot coming up, right? So every once in a while we'll do a long Podkinz. Sometimes we'll do the short ones.
Because this is a long one, we will be giving away a code at the end of the episode for a Friendly Froggy Tea Set.
I love it so much.
I know. Yeah, it's a brand new item that we've never given away before, and it was designed to match the new Friendly Froggy room theme that was recently released in the W Shop.
Yeah, and it was H8 Mouse who designed it, and actually, you know how when we have contests, we ask them to suggest items, Michael?
Yeah.
So the tea set was one of the items that Hate Mouse actually suggested when they did all their items. And I'm trying to remember, I know that the chair was the item they submitted. Oh, that's right. The patchwork rug and then the trundle bed. Those were the items, and the tea set were the items that the designer suggested. And then we took all the other item suggestions from in our comments section when we announced the winner.
Right. And so there's a screenshot there of the Friendly Froggy room theme, and you can see the tea set in room. It matches everything perfectly. And Mandy, we're actually having another room design contest for Webkinz Classic coming up soon, right?
Actually, it's on now, and this is an exciting one. It's our Halloween theme contest. And so it starts on May 22nd and runs till June 20th. And we want players to come up with a bed this time. At Christmas, we had a fireplace. We asked them to do a couple of times. We asked them to do a chair. But I know that beds are really popular and fans always want a bed. So we thought we'll ask them to do a bed for our Halloween thing.
That's great. It is a Share Center contest. So you can submit your designs to the Share Center at webkinznews.com. And Halloween is one of my favorite times of the year in Webkinz world, and I love the items that are released around that time. So I can't wait to see what our players come up with, because they are very creative.
I know. It's been so great that we've been having players be so involved with coming up with our new themes. I think it really fun for them. It's fun for us. It saves us the trouble of thinking of it, doesn't it, Michael?
Exactly. So here's a look, Mandy, at the June event calendar. The new prizes that I mentioned are being released on June 2nd. We're going to take a look at them shortly. They're being released in Jumbleberry Fields and at the Spree Mall. So also in June, we're having a summer shopping spree where you can earn bonus rolls to help you get to the mall in order to trade your credits for those new prizes. And also later on in the month, from June 19th to 28th, we're having Berry Fest, where you can actually collect berries to fill up your jars of preserves faster, which of course you can use as well to trade for the new prizes. We're going to take a look at the new prizes very shortly. But first, let's check to see what's in our KinzPost.
So our first one is from Serotonin74. And they say, "Hi, Mandy and Michael. I recently started playing Webkinz again, and I'm having so much fun, and I am a big fan of this podcast. I was wondering if there has been or will be a bookshelf where you could put the books that you own. I have a bunch of cookbooks that I would love to display and keep together, but I haven't seen anything like that. Thanks, Serotonin74. Well, I'm not sure if we have a storage item for books currently. Do we, Michael?
I think we've done one in the past, but I can't think of it offhand. But I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
And so, thank you, Serotonin74. We'll keep that in mind for future items or future prizes. I think that's a great idea.
Definitely. We do have bookcases, but just not necessarily storage items. But I was going to say, this isn't a storage item, so it doesn't answer your question. But I do love the new loft in the Friendly Froggy theme that you can climb up and sit above. But that's unrelated.
Yeah, but no, thank you for your email and check your inbox because, of course, if we read one of your letters on the show, Mandy and I will send you a code for something neat. All right, I've got another email here, and this is from Isla, and they say, to Michael and Mandy, I thought there were very little amount of sunset pets, so I made one. I also like the DIY event, so I made a new die too. With love, Isla. Well, thank you, Isla. Yeah, and actually I have...
The DIY event was really cool. So,
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That, of course, you combine dies with design tickets and furniture to make new furniture for your pets. And so here's a look at their pet here. It's a pink sunset unicorn.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I love that unicorn. That's great.
Yeah, and I think Isla is a big fan of the color pink because the die there that they've created is a DIY pink space die.
I like it. It's got like the pink gradient, but then it's got some stars on it. That's one to keep in mind for our next if we do a new die. This is definitely one we should look at.
Yeah, we've been sort of reviewing the fan feedback for our DIY design event, and we're going to be taking into consideration some of the ideas that players have come up with, and we're going to be holding the event again later on this year. So stay tuned to Webkinz News to learn more about that. But thank you so much, Isla, for your email. We have one more here, and it's from TCNPE.
Okay, and they say, hi, Mandy and Michael. While I was last selling my batch of farm fresh foods, I was thinking about an idea that may seem a little weird. Instead of selling my food, I want to donate my crop to others in Webkinz World without trading, except for the fact that I would have absolutely no clue on how to do this. I shared this with you guys because I wanted to see if the idea could possibly work. Have a great day, TCNPE. Well, Michael, that is such a nice thought. And you know what? They could KinzPost.
Exactly. Yeah.
Foods, right? But yeah, what a nice idea.
It is really nice. It's very thoughtful, very kind. And like you said, if you have the players on your friends list, you can actually send them 3 items a day through KinzPost. So TCNPE, if you would like to donate some food to players on your friends list, KinzPost would be a great way to do that. But thank you so much to everyone who has sent us an email. Please feel free, guys, to send one to Mandy and I. You can email us at podkinz@gans.com. And if we do, like we mentioned before, if we do read your KinzPost on the show, we will send you something cool.
The Inside Scoop!
So, Mandy, here's a look at that June event calendar again.
There will be other events, too. I know that definitely Holly is going to have a garden center, right, in the clubhouse.
Yeah, that's right. So throughout Berry Fest from the 19th to the 28th, Holly will be handing out seeds, right, at the clubhouse. And we're also releasing some new recipes this month that you can craft using your growing garden food. We're going to be updating the Growing Garden Cookbook, so you'll learn about the new recipes. And we have a special Father's Day event happening on June 20th, right, Mandy?
That's right. We have a brand new version of the Father's Day mug, and it's going to be a floaty clicky. So I believe full members can collect up to 2, and free members can collect 1. And actually, if you watch your KinzPost the week before, you'll also get a code that way.
That's great. So much stuff happening in June, and I can't wait to show you the new prizes. So let's jump onto my account right now, and we can take a look. All right, Mandy, here we are in my first room. This is my spree room because I'm showing 2 new prizes here. There is the Adventure Scouts truck here that's being added to the spree mall on June 2nd. And also these sprinklers here are being added to the mall.
Oh, so much fun. That's kind of like sports utility vehicle, right? Is it the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sprinkler is so cool. I love the animation. And is it changing heights, the water?
Yep, it sort of sprinkles from side to side. Your pet can actually run under the stream of water if they want, or you can use it to water your garden. This, by the way, here's a Berry Fest berry. So that Jumbleberry, during Berry Fest, you'll see them flying across your screen, and every time you click on one, you'll be awarded a Berry Fest berry. Here's a look at that Adventure Scouts truck. I think it's a lot of fun. I love the Adventure Scouts. Those challenges and outfits were recently added to Webkinz Classic. Yeah, we also have Adventure Scouts challenges on Webkinz Next. Look at that. This is a test account, so we're starting to test all of our June events. So there's that Father's Day mug that you can see flying across your screen. And when you click on it, you're actually going to be awarded a mug that you can display in your pet's room. That event is happening on June 20th, of course. It's a one-day floaty clicky event. We're also releasing fairy tale floor tiles to the Spree Mall, which actually have different assortment of books that you can arrange in your room. And we have a weather teal dresser, a chalet bathtub, and an ice cream sign. So we can take a look at those very shortly. But one thing about the Spree Mall, one of my favorite prizes are these modern homes that you can get. And I've actually combined two here together to make it look like a larger size home. I have my garage area over here and, of course, my home. And if you click on one of these homes, your pet can actually sit inside.
Cool. And these homes, they're not just for outdoor rooms, right? Because we have those great extended wallpapers that you can put in interior rooms. And so if you wanted, you could put these houses in an indoor room, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, they fit along the border of your room. Now, Mandy, you'll notice that you have a little friend here flying next to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is the new Sugarberry Fairy. That's one of the new Jumbleberry Fields prizes that is being released, on June 2nd. And I actually have one as well, and it's the Pickleberry Fairy. You can see her flying outside the home.
I don't know if you remember, Michael, but about a year ago, we were brainstorming some ideas for Berry Fest, but it was sort of a little later in the year because you'd already planned everything. And somebody mentioned a Berry Fairy, and you were in love with the idea of a Berry Fairy. So here we are a year later, and you're finally able to get your Berry Fairies.
Yeah, we released two last year, the Moonberry Fairy and the Jumbleberry Fairy.
Maybe I'm thinking of 2 years ago, am I? God.
Could be, but we've completed the collection this year, so there you go.
They're so cute. I just love them.
So now I've also built a room using the new Jumbleberry Fields prizes. So I'll show you that in a second. But first, I just wanted to hop to the arcade because, of course, you can play Spree and Jumbleberry Fields at the arcade. And you can also see the prizes that you can win when you play these games. Yep, and if you click my preserves and click the show prizes button and click on one of these jars, it will show you the prizes that you can trade your jar for when you manage to fill it up.
And yours are all empty?
Yeah, well, this is just my test account.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So that's why. Oh, yeah. So this is one of the new ones. It's a dried Jumbleberry display, which is really neat. That's a nice decoration for your room. When you click on the jar of sugarberries, you can see the Sugarberry wreath, which is also one of the new ones. Of course, you can also trade in a jar for some of our previous prizes. I love these prizes. They're so great.
Too.
The new Pickleberry prizes are right here. There's that Pickleberry Fairy, but there's also a Fieldberry poster, which is really nice. And of course, there's
beautiful. Yeah.
Yep. There's the Jumbleberry Fairy that we were talking about earlier. And here's a look at the new Moonberry prizes. There's the Sugarberry Fairy. Love this retro farm sign. And there's the Moonberry Fairy as well as the other ones.
Yeah, that farm sign, it's got that sort of weathered look, like you might have found it in an antique shop, on a country road. Yeah.
But I just wanted to show you the new prizes that you can win while you play Spree as well. If you click prizes here, you can take a look at all the Kinsville Mall prizes. Those are prizes that you trade your credits for when you make it to the mall at the end of your game of Spree. And we can also take a look at the shopping bag prizes as well, because we're adding some on June 2nd as well. There's that sprinkler. It's a great item, and it's only 120 credits, so that is pretty neat. We have the fairy tale floor tile. We're making there's a carpet beneath it, but we're actually removing it. So when it actually is released, you won't have that carpet beneath the books. There's that new ice cream sign, which is great. You can get it for 340 credits. It was actually originally a Marshmallow Collection prize, I believe. Yeah. So many prizes, by the way, you can win at the mall. There's that weather teal dresser. That one is new.
Can I just ask, I'm going to guess that Michael did it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, our artist, Michael. It's beautiful.
He's such a good painter. That is beautiful. Yeah.
Here's one of those modern homes. And this is the new chalet bathtub we've added.
Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm going to have to save up my credits for that one.
Yeah. No, it works well in a lot of different rooms. And of course, there's that Adventure Scouts truck. Save up your credits because it's going to cost 960 mall credits. I should mention that we're not retiring any of the mall prizes this time around, but we are retiring 2 prizes from Jumbleberry Fields. So when this podcast is released, guys, you're going to still have a few days to trade your jars in for the retiring prizes. And they are the Jam Maker's Sink and the Moonberry Pantry. So again, those prizes are going to be retired from Jumbleberry Fields on June 2nd. So you still have a couple of days in order to trade your jars of preserves for those prizes. All right, Mandy. So I also mentioned that we were releasing some new shopping bag prizes. So if you manage to collect all 5 colors of shopping bags, while you play Spree, you're going to be awarded a shopping bag prize that you can drag into your room to be awarded one of these prizes. And so they're clothing prizes and food prizes you can win. And we're actually releasing some new clothing prizes like this too. Get these shoes, the visor, there's some jeans, few new pieces. So that's exciting. When you drag a Spree bag into your room, you're going to have the opportunity to win one of these. So there you go. I just have one more room to show you, Mandy, and I believe every item in this room is from Jumbleberry Fields, except for one. Let's see if you can spot it. So here you go. Here's my farmhouse.
Beautiful. I'm trying to think what is not. Let me see.
It's a little bit hidden.
No, I'm going to figure it out, Michael.
Okay. Well, as you're looking, I wanted to show you, here's that retro farm poster up here. Love that. And the new Fieldberry poster is over here. Here's the wreath and the Jumbleberry display. So nice.
Is it the dresser in front of the window? Yeah.
You're right. There it is. That's that weathered teal dresser that is one of the new prizes that you can trade your credits for at the Spree Mall on June 2nd. But yeah, I can't believe we have this many prizes at Jumbleberry Fields, and they work so well together.
Oh, this is a beautiful room. Like, I just love the purples are really gorgeous. And then, all the yellow accents. It's really, it all works beautifully.
There's another mug. I had to click on it. I love these presentable foods as well, like this sugarberry pie. Look at that steam that's coming off of the pie. And of course, there's a jug of juice.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed how cool that looks with the steam. The animated pie is beautiful.
Absolutely.
It really adds something to the room.
There we go. My Pickleberry Fairy and I are going to sit down and maybe enjoy a slice of pie. So guys, look for these new prizes arriving at Jumbleberry Fields on June 2nd. And of course, don't forget to make your way to the mall on June 2nd as well to try to pick up some of the new prizes. All right, so there you go. Love the new prizes. Can't wait to start collecting them. And I love playing Spree and Jumbleberry Fields. So
I love extra Spree rolls and I love extra berries. Those are my favorite prizes, I think, Jumbleberry prizes. They're that weathered sort of look, really. I love it.
Oh, for sure. And during a Berry Fest, of course, it's the only time you can collect googleberries and polar berries. And every single time you feed one of those berries to your pets, you're guaranteed to win a prize. So stay tuned to Webkinz News to learn more about this year's Berry Fest prizes. But now let's give away that code for the Friendly Froggy Tea Set.
Beautiful. So this code expires on Halloween 2021. And the code is W24Y VL2U62TL87EU. And that's October 31st, in case anybody doesn't know when Halloween is.
Yeah, speaking of Halloween, don't forget, guys, to submit your ideas for a new Halloween room theme for Webkinz Classic. You can do that at Webkinz News at the Share Center. Anyone can email us their ideas, Mandy. If they want to say hi, just send us an email. They can send it to podkinz@gans.com, right?
That's right. And if Michael and I read your email on a Podkinz, then we'll send you something fun. And you can subscribe to our channel at youtube.com/Webkinz. And we have loads of videos. So please check them out.
All right, guys. So that was a lot of fun, Mandy. That was a treat to have a full episode today. And guys, please leave a comment below and let us know how you like